Hello, faithful viewers, welcome to Mr. Reviews. Today, I'll be reviewing Digimon Adventures, or the third arc of the series, or otherwise known, or what I'm calling it, the Mayotismon arc. And this arc lasts to episode 22 to episode 39. And those of you wondering why this arc is so memorable, let's just get into the review and I'll just tell you. Anyway, episode 22 just begins with Agumon and Tai come back to the digital world and they're trying to find the other kids and their Digimon. Not having much luck until they find a Tokomon by himself with the TK's Digivice and the tag crest thing. I don't really know what you're supposed to call it. Yeah. And Tokomon just tells him after Tai left, the group just disbanded, except for Matt and TK. Matt decided to go looking for the others on one of those paddle boats shaped like a duck, or that swan. I can never tell. And then this Digimon called Devimon comes and just starts telling TK that Matt doesn't want to be with him anymore, doesn't like him, just playing with TK's insecurities. Pokemon trying to convince him that he's lying. Devimon just saying that Pokemon being prejudiced or something. And then Pokemon and TK get a bit of a fight. And TK gets rid of his or just throws his Digivice and crest thing away, or that Pokemon, and just disappears. Or not disappears, goes to a carnival or somewhere with Devimon, but it's still a bit worried about Pokemon. And when TK sees Tai, when Tai's just looking for him, there's a bit of a funny scene where he's trying to get Tai to be his big brother, and then when Tai just a bit acting a bit awkward, TK thinking Tai was like an eater. And it also turns out that two of Edmond's henchmen are still around, and Devimon actually find them. But they don't remember a lot since they were eating the mushrooms of forgetfulness. Yes. So the Devimon tries to get the Tai and TK there, but thanks to Sora, she actually telling Agumon about the mushrooms. And before that, he was actually gonna go to the toilet. I don't want to think about Digimon and go to the toilet. It's like in that episode of Pokemon when Gary found that fossilized poop. Ugh. And then TK realized that Devimon lied to him, and then Pokemon digivolves into Palamon again to do a fight where he wins against Devimon, and TK just saying sorry, and then he and Tai and their partners just go to find Matt, who actually found Joe working in this restaurant, says he owes a lot of money since he's been causing a lot of accidents. Yeah, I probably used the air quotes wrong there. And he decided to help Joe out, but the waiter there, might have been Vegemon, keeps causing some accidents, which puts more money on Joe's bill. And thanks to Devimon planting a seed of doubt into Matt's head, saying that Joe is doing this so you won't be alone and wouldn't because you want to fight or anything. Which is kind of like trying to get Matt to not trust Joe or not think him as a friend or something, since he has to cross a friendship. So, and then he just gets into a big fight with Joe or just getting out to him. And that's when TK comes, and even though he thinks that Joe is just making him stay here since they want to be alone, and Ty and TK mentioned they should go, Matt saying that he wants to stay. I haven't seen the Japanese version of this, but it might make more sense. I don't know. And we eventually they all find out that the accident that Joe caused was actually sabotaged by Digimon and the owner of the restaurant. I think maybe the Otormon, that egg with lizard feet and red eyes and with the cracking the egg, you know. And there's this good scene where Digimon was about to strangle TK with tendrils, but Joe actually stepped in and he was actually getting strangled, and that's when Matt realized that he is a true friend, and that activated his crest of friendship, which got his Digimon Garurumon to devolve into his ultimate form, Were Garurumon. And I know that some people don't like it, but I think it looks badass. It's a werewolf. What's so bad about that? Yeah. Anyway, they defeat the other Digimon, and Matt actually apologizes for Joe, I think, for the Digimon planting his head. For some reason he's blushing, probably just embarrassed I fell for a sword trick. And then they decide to split up with Matt and TK, trying to find Izzy, while Ty and Joe go and they find Mimi. But I think the reason Matt took his brother because he is the only person that never saved TK at all in this, the second or the first arc. It's either Ty, Joe, Patamon, Garurumon, whatever. And I'll get more into, or they get in more into the insecurities of TK meeting them in the next arc. I'll get more into that next time. Anyway, with the Ty and Joe, we actually find Mimi in this castle with these Digimon called Mondo Geckomon, which are basically geckos with horns around their necks. Yeah, they somehow play it. And that's have the tadpole looking Digimon, and they just treat Mimi as a queen, and she's getting spoiled because the only reason they're making her the princess or whatever is because she has a good sing voice, and they need the sing voice. They wake up their leader. I can't remember its name, but it's like a bigger version of. Oh no, it is Mongo Geckomon. The one before that, the level 4 is just Geckomon. I don't know. And let's just say that Mono Geckomon is just ugly. It's like a toad, and it has 2 horns, and it's orange. I don't know. I have to say, I think the song that's done in the English version of the episode is a bit better than the song in the Japanese version. And you know, you can tell there's the different voice singing in the English version, but and then the episode just seems silly. It's a princess karaoke. You know. Anyway, Mimi stops being a spoiled brat after he has a nightmare of Devmon and Etamon come to attack her, and she asks for how Bobby come for her, and then when he wakes up, Sora's there to remind her of to just be sincere or something. I don't know. Anyway, after that, with Izzy, he's on this mountain, and then he and the Headmon get captured or sent to another space by this alien sort of Digimon. I forget that name as well. And the Digimon actually take Izzy's curiosity, and he's acting sort of mellow. I don't know. I think that the meaning of this is kind of like the way some parents or people try to dumb down gifted kids because they want them to be normal or something. And since Izzy has no curiosity, Tedmon starts getting a bit upset, and as he de-dissolves into his baby form, it looks like either a big piece of snot or vomit with ears, eyes, and some other things. And the only thing that stepped out Izzy from his mellowness was the tears that it was crying. Oh yeah, there's this weird funny part where Izzy's laptop opens and actually shows tie on it, which connects it to episode 21, and he's seen something a bit different than what Ty heard in episode 21, so it's kind of funny. And this episode was kind of funny with what Izzy was doing, and eventually he does get his curiosity back, and Tensmon does dissolve thanks to Izzy actually in his quest of knowledge. Eventually Matt and TK just find them. I think the weakest episode for the first part of this arc has to be Sora's, because she was actually staying away from everybody since she also met David Devmon saying their quest of love, but never actually, since she doesn't know anything about love. Yes, he knows David Devmon is a liar, but she believes him about that. I don't know why they put that in there. Anyway, she just tells the others this story of when she was supposed to go to a soccer match, but her mother wanted her to stay in the flower shop because she was thinking it's too dangerous, and she went anyway, but she was there. She went to the match too late, and her team started giving her the stink eye. So that's why she thinks that David Devmon was right. And this is actually the introduction episode to this arc's main bad, Myotismon, a vampire Digimon that was only in the shadows until now. And he is one of the reasons why everybody remembers this arc. He's just yes, he's a one-dimensional villain, but he is cruel, and he just gets even crueler in the next few episodes. When Vimon just hurt and Sora in that fight, then Vimon just asks him why, or saying that you don't understand why he finally has to get Sora to think back to what she said to her mother. Yeah, it isn't obvious that Sora isn't like the mother figure in the group. It will be now. Which gets Brutamon, and that just got Brutamon to devolve into its ultimate form now. I forgot the name. And the voice in the English version does sound awful. Sounds like it's like the actor is half screaming or something. I just don't know. It's just hilariously awful. Oh my god. Anyway, after that, Jedi actually contacts the kid and saying there's actually an 8 destined that actually missed the call to Digiworld, and my husband's gonna try and open up a portal to Highview Terrace to find the kid and, well, take care of her. And also in that episode, it introduces the cutest henchman in my husband's employ, and that is Gatomon. Yes, it's a cute cat. I don't know why, but I find some cats in animes cute, but real life cats I find not so cute. She is sarcastic, she is driven, she is just awesome. And the Destins do try and stop my old man going through the portal, but it doesn't work out. So Jedi contacts him again and tells him he needs to go to his place so that he can explain how he can help get them to the real world. And so now he lives in a house under the sea. Yeah, I don't know how. It is a world, I guess. Anyway, he then tells them when they get there. And after they ask him a bunch of questions that he's not going to answer, that my husband actually used some key cards to open a portal, but I think this is to show off like some trading cards that they didn't have them now at the time. But there's a problem since Jedi have to get some 9 or 10 or just more cards than there's supposed to be. And when ties just say they use all of them and see what happens. Jedi is really happy since if he says if they use some key cards, there's no telling where they can go. They can go to a place where the Digimon and humans can swap their faces or something. That just got Mimi to freak out. And he just spent a night at Jedi's place, and he and Izzy have a bit of a talk where he gives a hint to Izzy of how to use cards. I don't know why he didn't tell him directly how, but anyway, in the morning, the kid just think of how to use the cards, and Jen actually upgrades or updates Izzy's computer with has a thing in it where you can put somebody's Digivice or connect it to somebody's Digivice, and it has information on the Digimon that they saw. Just headed Bearmon's castle where this poison spider thing is, and have to fight off. And also in this episode, it's where Tai is finally the designated leader at last. And he just gets Izzy to figure out what to do since he's the smartest person in the group. And he gets something wrong. When they actually show the place where you're supposed to put cards, he's thinking that the symbols on the top represent like the different types of Digimon, like data, virus, vaccine. He has Etamon as a vaccine, is a virus, and has Centaurmon as a virus, he's a data. I don't know what's with that. When it looks like gonna get destroyed, or some Tai actually picks this card is the fake, and they get through the portal and end up back in the summer camp where they first got the Digivices, and they think Digimon are gone, but they're just hiding. And in the next episode, they just realize that they that's the same day of when they first left for the digital world, so nobody knows they're gone. And that's the pretend that the Digimon actually has stuffed toys with Carrie, and with toys that he got for his sister Carrie. And they ask the teacher if they can stop on Hyper Terrace, since they all used to live there. Yeah, didn't know at the time, but actually did, and this is just to show some scenes from the first Digimon movie. And they all slowly start to remember the fight between Greymon and Paramon. And for some reason, they said that the government or whatever said it was a terrorist attack. How the hell could a dinosaur fight a giant parrot be a terrorist attack? Did they say it was like the terrorists just release some sort of gas to make people see that sort of thing? That is just dumb. Ugh. I mean, the way they remembered the fight is my husband actually sent one of his Digimon that's on his side, the Mamamon, to attack the city. Yeah, my husband might be a good villain, but he's not subtle. Ugh. Anyway, after that, they just start trying to get right to get to their actual living places. And it's kind of a funny scene where Ty and Izzy try to get a cab, and one actually stops. And when it asks, do they have any money, and they say no, just leaves. That's good. And they do get a ride. In the inversion, and the guy giving the ride, or they say the guy giving the ride is Sora's cousin, but it was actually a stranger. I'm guessing they just didn't want their kids. They think they can get rides from strangers or anything. Anyway, the next few episodes is just showing the kids hang around their parents and that, and just working on some character development or something, like Izzy remembering when he first found out he was adopted. Or what else? Also, Gothmon actually seeing Carrie and trying to kill her, but not being able to. Don't know. And there's a good episode with Matt and TK when TK and Palamon get into a fight, when TK thinks that Palamon's slagging him have or something. And then Matt and TK run into two Digimon that are employed by Myosmon, which are Pokemon and Gachomon. Yeah, a pumpkin with an axe in his head and living on a rock. Imagine a small rock biter, like the one from Neverending Story, not End Story 3. This one is better than that. And they're very bad Digimon, just want to have fun and probably annoy some people. Matt TK and Gobmon already trust them, since, well, they're on my husband's side, so why should they? And even when they try to attack Matt and TK, they're on the side not to, since they think the people get hurt. And when my other one finds that out, and they just try to attack them. In the English version, he says he got sent to his dungeon in Digiworld, but it's obvious that he actually killed them. Yes, the big bad that kills his own henchmen. He's a real threat. And once again, Matt cries in front of somebody, even though later he says he's going to cry in front of anybody. Which just gets Gomon to evolve and then evolve again to where Garukamon. And eventually Patmon joins up and evolves into Amazmon, who is strong against the Myosmon since, well, Vampire, Angel of Light. Yeah. And let's see, in episode 34, I think, is the episode that's focusing on Gatsomon, where she's just watching Carrie, where her cat is saying how good she has it, and just remembering her time with the Myosmon and showing off a scar to herself. I don't know. Turns out that she has a friend named Wizardmon, and it seems he is her only friend, and he has to find the Digivice of the 8 Digidestined since Carrie's cat took it a while ago to take off him. And there's a funny part when David Demon finds Wizardmon and he asks what he's doing, and the Wizardmon saying he's just drinking some hot sauce or green hot sauce, when in the Japanese version he's saying it's beer. I don't know how they got past the censors. Oh god. And then put 2 and 2 together, turns out Carrie is the 8th Digidestined and Galamon is her partner, and she just forgot about all about Carrie just being a partner thanks to my old mom whipping her a lot. Yep. When she remembered, she's just happy that she finally found Carrie, since she's been waiting for her entire life. But when Ty finds out he's not really that trusting, and for some reason Osmond fires a fireball, even though Carrie was in front of Gatomon. I don't know. Anyway, then Wizardmon and Gatomon decide to try to get Carrie's Crest of Light, since Myomon has it, and that was the way he was planning to find 8 Digidestined, but then the 2 get captured. And Wizardmon actually gives Ty Carrie's Digivice, because Myomon was able to find her easier if he had it, so And then just a fight between Gatomon and Myosmon, with Myosmon dropping Wizardmon into the water. Yeah, in the episode, it's like they're trying to imply he's dead, but he just turned up in some episodes later. I don't know, were they trying to do a Wizard of Oz sort of thing? Like his weakness is water. Anyway, Ty comes to try and save Gatomon with Greymon, and that's just got Myomon thinking maybe he used Gatomon to get to, or to find the Digidestined, since he might know who it is. And after that, Myomon's endgame comes when he has his followers attack, and most of his followers are just Bakumon. Yeah, they might be a bit scary, but not really all there up here, if you know what I mean. And some of the kids get captured, mostly Sora and Mimi, but Ty, Carrie, and Matt actually escape, and Myomon actually holding some of the parents and kids, in the convention center, where he's having the kids line up and just seeing if Gotham knows who it is, who the 8th Descent is. But one of the best followers of Marathon to me has to be Phantomon. He's just awesome. He's a bit creepier than the Pokemon, and he just looks awesome. Anyway, Sora just gets an idea after he gets captured to use Joe's chant from the first arc to just get past the Pokemon, and that's when her mother and the Vmon so and she has to fly away on Birdramon. Oh yeah, also on this Mimi's Digimon Tokomasi digivolves into his ultimate level Lemon, and for some reason in the anime version to give her a southern accent. I don't know. Another of my Digimon followers is this Digimon called Dark Tyrannomon, which is basically a Digimon that was infected by a virus and turned evil. Yeah, aren't virus types already evil? And I just don't get it. Anyway, Tai has to meet up with Matt, and Tai decides to go off to find his parents, and it's this funny scene where Agumon has to attack a Pokemon, and Agumon just starts howling like a wolf or something. Oh my god. And I know I said there were some bad jokes in the English version, but there's some good ones as well. There has to be. Anyway, Sora then tells Tai where his parents is, and he starts going there, but then Phantomon and some of the other Digimon start following Sora where she's going, which is where Matt and Dad are. Matt isn't really doing that good with comforting Carrie, with her thinking that maybe her dad probably comes as well, and asking if Tai was able to save him. Matt isn't really that good, saying that he didn't really look like that since Tai is just one kid, and then Carrie starts crying. I don't know why he was one to protect her like that, or whatever. Oh yeah, turns out that TK and his mom were going on a boat to find Matt and his dad, and Joe and his Digimon go as well. But then Joe just took TK with him since TK and Matt got separated, and then when they were getting attacked, Joe actually saved TK by giving him a log or something, and he was about to drown until his crest of reliability glows. Let's say Pokemon's ultimate evolution or ultimate level is just great. I also like the hammer that he has. I forget the name of them, but whatever. And when Phantomon actually finds where Sora's going, he just starts attacking, and with Carrie seeing everything that's going on, he decides to get himself up. Oh yeah, and Joe and TK actually find Rizmon when he just starts yelling for help. And when he wakes up, he actually tells him about Carrie being the 8th Descent, and Joe just being shocked. I don't know. And of course, Matt feeling guilty, and then there's a big fight happens later after Marathon finds out that Phantomon actually got the 8th Descent. And there's also a bit of a good scene where Gotham is to pretend not to know Carrie, to protect her from when he hears Carrie screaming, David Deadmon pulling her hair. It was a good plan. I don't know. I just like that part. Anyway, all the Digimon actually show up and they're not really doing that much damage to Miosmon. But then when Admon shows up, it deals a little, but not that much to actually kill him. And when Miosmon just starts trying to kill Carrie, Wizmon actually takes his protector and dies instead. And I think the Japanese version of the scene is a bit better, especially when the Carrie's crest of light starts glowing. Because just in the English version it seems to glow no reason, but it kind of makes sense why it glowed when he just starts screaming Wizmon's name, since he wants to get justice or avenge the death or something. And yes, Gothmon's ultimate level form, Lady Another Angel Woman, does look like an angelic stripper or something. And again, I can't believe they got the past the censors, but and they do finally take care of my own spawn after everybody gave some power to Angel Woman. And I have to say that Godmon had a good arc, or good story, character development. In his first being a lackey for my own spawn, and then just find out that he actually tortured her. He probably knew that Gothmon was one of the 8 Digimon partners of the Destins, and then just taking him out for all that he did to her and all the other innocent Digimon that he probably killed. But that's because they took care of him doesn't mean that he's dead. Since when he went to the convention center, the parents aren't really waking up since they put some sort of sleeping spell on him. And some of the kids are not that well, and of course Carrie and Gothman are feeling guilty because it's sort of they think it's sort of their fault. And that includes one of Joe's brothers in this, and he just points out to Joe that because their dad once said all of them be a doctor, and said their family line was all doctors for a long time, doesn't mean he has to do it. But Joe just think about it. And there's also a good scene with Izzy and his parents, with him admitting that he already knew he was adopted, and he just explained, or they just explained how they adopt them. And that's a good scene, and I think if there's somebody that's adopted, it might mean a lot more to you. Anyway, then I actually contacts the Destins that does have this prophecy about my Osman come back when it strikes the number of the beast, which is 666. And Max and TK's dad actually points out that it actually means the 6th hour of the 6th minute or the 6th second or something. And my opponent does come back, but in a different form, a mega form this time, named Venom, my Osmond. And yeah, the angels aren't really helping that much. And they actually explain a second part of the prophecy, saying that the angels of hope and light will strike the loved ones of those who they were sent here to protect. Which gotta be thinking that they probably mean TK and Carrie, and the people they supposed to strike is Matt and Ty. But I think they explained it too much. I would have just got it if they just did it once, but So the TK and Carrie tell Ansman and Woman to strike or fire some arrows at tie Matt with Matt holding Ty's hand. And with that, Agumon and Gabumon actually warp dissolved into mega forms. Wargreymon and Melgarugumon. They're both great, but it still isn't enough to destroy, or to say utterly destroy, Venom Meowthon. Oh yeah, like a Devimon, he actually sucked his minion Devimon into his stomach. And then it just reveals that this blood vessel came out of his stomach or something. I don't know if that's something weird or creepy. I say I don't really know what the word could be. But they're finally able to destroy Meowthon by using their crest to just time down. I don't know. And the Wargreymon just firing some sort of spear thing into him. Then things get a bit worse when they actually see a different world in the sky, and this plane starts falling down, and Izzy's just realizing that it might be the Dizzle world, since he recognized the Infinity Mountain. Oh yeah, and Matt and TK's mom turns up, and it's just a bit of an awkward moment between her and Matt. Probably for the dad as well. And then the kids decide they have to get back to the Dizzle world, since it seems that their work as the Descent isn't done. They don't really know how they could, but then they realize they could use the devices to create a portal or just a Bifrost, since it does open a rainbow bridge to the world. I don't know. And what are going to say goodbye to their parents, or yelling goodbye to the parents. And there's a good line said by TK's mom and dad, with the mom didn't want to go, and that saying to let him go, since him and wife did make a selfish decision for himself, like with the divorce and that. So kinda good. That's just the end of the third arc, and it's pretty obvious why it's unmemorable. It's just because it's in the real world this time, not just the digital world, and the kids' interaction with their parents is also good, and I get to see some of the traits that they developed from their parents. And I think Gothmon is just the best character development in this arc. As I said, some of the jokes were bad, but some of the jokes were good as well. Like when Itzy's parents found out about Tedamon, are just screaming. It's just funny to me. I don't know. And what else? Carrie was good in this as well, like always, and it wasn't as creepy as it was back in episode 21. I don't know if that was just because of the writing, or just by the colour or the animation of the episode, but it wasn't as creepy in this as it was in that. And I'm kind of glad that there wasn't any argument with Ty and Matt in this arc, since it would have been kind of tired. Like, Matt did yell at Ty when he was saying or just arguing for the leave, and then just come back and pretend to be the leader. I don't know. But I say the part, like, it got better when it got to real world. The stuff in this world was kind of okay. The stuff, the episode where Izzy losing his curiosity was kind of funny. I don't know. This has to be my favorite arc from for the series. But next week I'll be talking about my second favorite arc from the first season, with the Dark Masters. Wondering who they are. They're basically a metal sea monster, a robot, a puppet, and the most evil being in the world, a clown. Yeah, can you imagine? Anyway, until next time, I'm Mr.Who. See you guys later.